Welcome to Bulletin, the post-match analysis of Arsenal versus Manchester United. I'm here with my brothers in the studio today. As you all know me, CTH. I still represent ETH. My brother Tayo and Promise are here with me. And Tayo, what do you feel about today's game?
Oh man, thank you so much, CTH, for that quick intro. I really love that. The game went the way I planned. That's the result. But
How did you plan the game? How did you plan the game?
I thought the game would be quite easy, difficult, quick 2-0 win, and that's it. I wasn't expecting this late drama and emotion, the Garnacho offside, those late two goals during extra time. It was out of this world. That's the beauty of the English league or football as a whole. You can't guess what's going to go on. So I'm happy for the 3 points. I'm happy that my boys we managed to get away with this one. but
Okay, quick one, promise. What did you say about the starting lineup? What do you feel about the starting lineup, the way you
Is
started?
it for Man U or for?
For Arsenal, what do you think about the starting lineup?
I was very confident seeing Gabriel back and Chichenko because my fear before when I heard about the Thomas Partey injury, I was like, oh my god, that means if Ateta goes continue this experimentation he has been doing with the right back inverted, that we're in trouble because I know that is where Rashford will be playing from and Marshall will be playing. Even if I didn't care about Marshall, but Marshall we still have some impact if that was going to be formation. But seeing that um Chichenko and Gabriel was back, I was confident. Even if Havertz is going to start, I didn't care because I knew we will have chances. It's just our back, the counter, and you could see what Rashford did with just the one chance man you had in that first half, and that was my biggest fear. But I mean, I'll be honest though, I predicted a 4-1, but I didn't see the game end this way. Honestly, I didn't even expect like when it was 95th minute, I'm like, God, 1-1. I mean, I would take the draw, but at the same time, I'm like, man, this is gonna be us
at
falling four
home,
points. No,
at home,
no,
yeah.
with the way we played, if I'm being honest, I would take a point. Like Man U played not okay, Arsenal had same like average kind of performance. But my the bigger picture was that we're going to go into the international break 4 points behind City, and then 2 points behind the stupid guys Spurs. Like I couldn't think that we'll be behind Tottenham this early in the season after 4 games, and then Man U would have gone back home with more positives if that ended with a draw because they had the better chances before our chances. Like that Garnacho goal, before the Garnacho goal, they were just pressing. It's like we had tired legs, and Ateta's what do you call it substitution were very late as well. Because once Man U made that first substitution, you could see that I'm like, come on, Ateta react because those guys suddenly had fresh legs. So yeah, that's just my.
Tayo, according to what Promise said, he said he didn't mind Havertz playing. What do you think about Havertz's performance in this game today?
Another excuse. We keep giving excuse for this guy. He's an EPL experienced player for almost 3 years. How on earth do you miss such a chance? Releasing such dangerous pass in the middle to Ericsson, that's suicide. I don't know why he would do such a thing. I don't think Harvard is up to it. I think we're rushing him too soon into the team. It's time to bring
So
in maybe Vieira or Miss Mitro to come in, and Harvard should watch and see. Just give it a feel rather than putting too much pressure on him. Because I can't keep giving this guy excuses. Look across the town for our rivals, James Madison, 40 million pounds. This guy is cooking. This is EPL experience. What's Havertz? What does he bring to the team? I was
so
disappointed today, and I
you're
was glad.
disappointed with Havertz's performance, but okay, where do you like if you were to analyze this game as we are doing now, where do you think the game was won for Arsenal and lost for Manchester United? A quick one, Tayo.
I think the game was lost for Man U when they lost two of their centre backs. That was where the game was lost because Maguire, Martinez, and Lindelof were doing pretty good, and immediately Maguire entered and Evans, the game changed and the game started opening up. And Gabriel Jesus came in, and that's where we had it. Started controlling the ball, making those openings. I felt that was where the whole game changed. It was a tight one though, but I still feel Man United did pretty good today. Not too bad.
Okay, promise. Where do you think the game was won and lost for Arsenal and Manchester United?
Before I answer that, I just want to point out tires, right? You see how Arsenal fans are quick to blame Havertz. As much as you watch the game, like, be honest, Havertz chance missed and Saka chance missed. Which is the worst?
Saka.
Exactly. Saka was the
But
worst player
but
on the pitch.
but but
No. Saka.
no. Saka. You can't say Saka. Okay, let me
No,
listen to you.
let's be
Let me allow
honest.
you.
Saka was
Let me allow you. Let me allow
Dalo
you
didn't
talk.
even have to go to get two to deal with Saka. Mind you, Dalo is not even a left. He's not a left back. This is a right back playing in a different formation. Dalo really did not struggle against Saka. He was comfortable even after they took what's his name? What's this guy? Even after because Anthony also helped coming back and Rashford was coming back to help Dalo. Sorry. Even after Dalo, like after Rashford just stayed front, Dalo didn't do anything. The problem is, I know Havertz was bought for, how do I put it? Havertz already came into Arsenal team with this label that Chelsea's flop, which I agree, he flopped in Chelsea. But if you watch that game, I'm focusing on other players that didn't play well, and Saka was complete disappointment.
Saka has so much good in the bank already.
No, that is the problem. We're talking about this season. Saka missed chance. I know the people, but I rather you miss the chance first few minutes of the game than miss that Saka chance. 89. That chance would have cost us 2 points.
Saka even made an attempt to shoot that ball.
Anyways,
a 65 million pound player.
Fair enough. I think
dropping that chance.
Rounding up Tayo's points, right? Rounding up Tayo's point, I think the best thing for Havertz, to be honest, after the international break would be come off the bench like a sub.
That way, go and rest.
Yeah, come off the bench. Come off the bench.
When Grealish was struggling in Man City, Guardiola put him on the bench. Look how your team.
But what won us the game, though, I wouldn't say it's because of the substitution that won Arsenal the game. To be honest, I think what won Arsenal the game is two things. One, lack of Man U's players' concentration. Because remember, managers always say keep focused to the last minute. If you watch the goals after they disqualified Garnacho's goal, I think that deflated the Man U players because their minds.
Which is good for me.
This is 88. I think 85th or 88th minutes. That was.
I don't agree to that. I don't agree to that though. I don't agree to that.
Now, no, I'm coming.
Let's see.
What I'm saying is like, and another thing that played in Arsenal favor, right, is putting in Evans and Maguire on that pitch. Guy, no, I don't even Nketiah will be happy seeing Maguire and Evans at the back. Once they took Lindelof and what's his name, the Butcher, you knew my defense was done. Like at that point, it was easy. Well, and if you notice, Onana suddenly stopped passing at the back to Maguire Evans. He's taking the ball forward. Before then, I will do 1-2 with the defenders. Now he didn't trust those two center backs. Started playing forward. So you could see the loss of trust between the Man U defenders. And when you watch some of the Man U fans live stream, they were panicking for every corner we had after they brought those two defenders on. Because of you knew something could happen. I think for me, that's where Man U lost and Arsenal won.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Tayo, you're about to say something.
What I'm trying to say is we're giving Man U too much excuses here.
Fair enough.
This is Manchester United. Remember, they say they are bigger than Arsenal. They are way better. They are the ones that are supposed to be challenging for the title. Why are we giving them excuses for Maguire? And
he go switch you now. He go switch you now. You don't win now.
You understand what I
mean? I agree with you.
This is a club that has its second net spend this transfer window behind Chelsea. So what are we saying? What are we giving them?
Yeah, they should have done better. I agree with you. Fair enough.
They should be prepared. They brought in 6 players. 5 can walk into that Man United team. So what else does Man U want?
So this is where the Glazers come in. For a coach to remove.
But before you continue, sorry, Asimota, you're gonna speak on where the game was lost and won for both Arsenal.
Yes, I'm coming there. I'm getting there. This is where the board comes in at first, like I was saying. Now, obviously, for the coach to take away the captain armband from Maguire, it means he doesn't trust him again. He wanted him out of the club. But the board, in quote and unquote, did not get him out of the club. We were linked to Pavard, we were linked to Tobido, we're linked to several central defenders.
Even that guy, the guy that went to Kim, that went to Bayern Munich.
Yes, that's because he knows that once our 3 centre back are out, including Luke Shaw, who can deputize as centre back, is out, we have a problem. He didn't have a choice. That's why he signed. He didn't even sign. Evans just came, say, bros, I better make I follow my train for Manchester United. As the guy say they no sign center back for him, say, okay, join, come help me play. Evans and Maguire, I'm sure they didn't know that they were going to play today, if not for the
The
unfortunate
injuries,
injury.
yeah, true.
Now looking at the starting lineup, everybody was up to gear today, except for Anthony Martial. I don't know where Anthony Martial lost it in Manchester United. Hold up, play zero,
Yeah,
into space
he's
zero,
dead. He's
charging
dead
zero.
completely.
It was just -1 up there. Now I hear people saying Manu was playing on the counter attack. Manu sat back. No, the both teams
First
when the
half you
both teams
were,
had the
but not
ball.
second. Second half, man, you play came
No,
out to
no, no, no,
play.
no, 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 no. It was even the first half we played more because when the both teams first half at the end of the first half, the ball possessions was Manu 55, Arsenal
But
45.
that is man you have though. Your 55% is recycling it back at your ball at boss 18.
Listen to what I'm saying now. When Manu had the ball, Arsenal were not pressing. The only time Odegaard triggered a press, it was when they gave the ball to
And
Eriksen.
that was
But
smart.
then again,
That was
Onana,
smart. We couldn't press
then
Mike
again,
off
Onana,
because of Onana.
yes, then listen, that's what I'm saying. Then Onana played out of the back
Mm.
easily. So Arsenal played a mid block. That's all the players standing from that center line. The same thing man you played when Arsenal were in possession. Do you get? So when you play with two center backs who are comfortable on the ball and the goalkeeper who are comfortable on the ball, it helps you what pass out to the back better. It helps you soak pressure. It helps you keep the ball and retain the ball. But immediately you change those two center backs, and don't forget these people train with these people every day, so they know that Maguire and what's his name,
Evans.
Maguire and Evans is not as good or as comfortable on the ball as Lindelof and Martinez. If you notice that immediately they gave Maguire a ball, immediately he entered. What did Gabriel Jesus do? He pressed him.
Mm.
Nketiah, it was even Nketiah first. Nketiah pressed him. The pressing that Nketiah wasn't doing to Lindelof or
He was into
Martinez
Maguire.
since. So yes, so immediately why we had to sit deep when those two people enter is because Maguire and Evans is not fast, so he can't play as high again. Number two, you are playing with Maguire and Evans. That means you have to drop like 4 meters behind back the normal place you are playing. That means the midfield the two would what? The midfield two would drop to vacate that space. But Rasmus Højlund came in, it disturbed Gabriel Jesus. Before Rasmus Højlund came in, Gabriel Jesus was no Gabriel
Magalhaes.
yeah Magalhaes
That's my
Mayonnaise
center
was at
back.
the back.
That's my center
In
back.
fact,
Man,
he could go to his wedding after the game playing with Marshall on the pitch. He wasn't dirty, he wasn't sweating.
Yeah, it
But
was
immediately
not.
Højlund came in, he worked his
That
socks off.
Holland guy
Do you get?
is something else.
Do you get? For me,
I think that's
I
your
have
best signing. I think that's your best signing, even
I have
better than your keeper Onana. Because I think the only positive from this game for Man U fans would be Holland linking up with what's his name, Rashford and Anthony in their next game.
I actually have a lot of positives from this game compared to
But
our
seriously, though,
previous
jokes aside, before
games.
you continue, do you personally for me, right? I think aside Marshall, your worst attacker was Anthony. He was very
So
predictable. You knew when he was.
so
The
there are
only thing
two
he did well was to defend.
so there are two phases of the game. There's ball retention as an attacker, and there's attacking the space. Anthony is poor when it comes to one-on-one attacking the space,
Or less
which I
that.
know that it will improve. But when it comes to retaining of the possession, Anthony was good with that today. He didn't lose the ball anyhow. He retained possession and he helped Wan-Bissaka
So
track
then,
back.
why did the
On that,
coach bring him out? That's my confusion.
yeah. At some point, you just needed to. When he brought him out, that's when
Nacho.
Ganacho scored.
But that means Rashford
So he was
moved
tired.
to the right, Anthony's position.
Moved to the right. He was tired at that point. Do you get? He was tired. It's only sensible for a coach to bring him out because he was tired. He has worked and helped Wan-Bissaka out. Then you talked of Saka too. Let me come to us now. You talked of Saka. Saka, yes, didn't get a hold on Dalot today.
At all.
And let me explain to you why. Saka cuts in with his left, right?
And that is
Dalot,
right.
Dalot is right-footed. So that means Saka is doing what? He's cutting into Dalot's stronger foot. Am I correct?
Makes sense. And that is why,
But yet,
if you notice what Arsenal played
yet,
Liverpool last season, they put, what's his name? Tomiyasu to defend
but
Salah.
yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But
That makes sense.
you can still know that okay, with any moment Saka can create a magic.
Yeah, true.
Saka retains possession. Saka plays well. So you can't even compare Saka and Havertz
True, sure, true.
in Arsenal of today.
I agree.
Maybe in coming future, Havertz might later peak and start benching Saka. But
Maybe
for
after the
today's game or
intentional
previous
break.
game, No. But
I don't
kudos
know why
to
you're
Arsenal.
praising this
Congratulations to
Havertz. Don't praise this
No,
congratulations
the
to
Havertz.
reason, no,
congratulations.
as Mota,
Don't
the
praise
reason
him.
why I'm free spirited to talk about Havertz without feeling worried is because Havertz is in a team that no matter how rubbish he plays, Arsenal will win. So that kind
Ah,
of thing, like there's that room to not to make that mistake early in the season, not when, for example, Vieira is not in good form, Odegaard is not available, and then we need Havertz to step up. Then we're in trouble. That's why now I'm not. And honestly, like if you look at Havertz's game, when Havertz left the game, right before, I know people will talk about the win. When Havertz left, we were not opening spaces anymore. We're now going like Arsenal that towards the end of last season when we were struggling to break the
This
team.
game was a chess. This game was a chess game. No team actually opened
No,
except your first goal, where Anthony
the first half,
refused to track.
the first half. Remember the
Mm,
first half, right?
mm,
Man U,
mm.
Man U defenders were not worried about marking Havertz. Havertz was just running into space. If Havertz was clinical, trust me, 2-0 down, Man U would have been first half easily.
Where did the second opportunity come from? Where is the 2-0 coming from?
No, like the spaces he created for the strikers to move around because Havertz never stayed in the midfield. If the guy came back, maybe one or twice in the whole game. That's why when you're talking about him giving that run pass to Odegaard for Rashford goal, please, where was he? Like up front. And even when he gave the pass, it was only him. And like I think Rice was even Rice was still at the front there trying to attack. So by the time he played that ball to Odegaard, it was just our defenders with Rashford. So Havertz never even like the thing Rice was doing today. Rice was doing both Havertz's job as a 8 and a 6. Rice ran the whole pitch. Havertz was up front.
Imagine making these points for Declan Rice.
No, the reason why I'm saying that,
you are giving this guy.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm worried. I know people can praise.
Go to the bench next
No.
game.
I rather
will
would start.
That guy.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I rather people are praising Vieira starting, right? People are praising Vieira starting, but personally for me, right, there's some players that you give them time, like before they become a starter. I rather would start Trossard.
The time should be on the bench.
Yeah. No. Forget Havertz. Havertz can start on the bench after international break. I agree 100%. I rather would start Trossard than start Vieira.
But say Arsenal, they analyze on my head because they go mistaken.
Yeah. So I mean, it's on.
Man United. What clean opportunities did you guys have today?
No, they had though. They had. Remember the one that rebounded that what's the name? Rashford missed.
I had more clear opportunities than you.
No, you didn't. No, that's the lie. You're a liar.
Listen.
You're a liar.
Listen.
Was Ramsdale tested today?
He was tested. He was tested. He was tested against. Remember that time there was 1-1, right? What's his name? Martial's first clean shot on goal. And Ramsdale is a stupid
and the rebound.
He's a stupid
That's
keeper.
a comfortable save.
No.
The second it's an easy save for him.
Rashford messed up.
And the rebound.
That rebound, Rashford, a normal Rashford would have placed it inside the net. But I think that was only Man U clear chance.
Listen. Rasmus Højlund, when Rashford went past what's the name of that your right back? Ben White, as if he was not there. When Rasmus Højlund played the ball and your defender used his hand to pick the ball up.
There's
some yes.
And then the one from Eriksen that he played and deflected, like.
Okay.
But that was bad.
So
did that test my keeper? Did that test my
keeper? You're taking up test. Okay, did you test my goalkeeper?
We tested. Are you kidding?
We didn't test
when?
All those balls that were flashing from Martinelli to Saka to Kai Havertz.
Which balls were flashing? Which balls?
Wait, let's analyze.
Which balls were flashing?
Tayo, leave this to me. We tested.
Which balls were flashing?
Which was the Saka one that I missed? What was that?
Okay. That's 1-1.
Tayo, help me remember some.
Tayo, help him remember. Mention the flashing.
The Kai Havertz howler. What's that one?
Did he test my keeper?
Even the one that
did he test my keeper?
Even in Kai Havertz, but even Nketiah himself came in front of the ball. What happened?
Which Nketiah?
The one that Martinez tip the ball away from his leg.
Martinez not my player. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you
my bad. Let's
giving this guy too much relevance.
Let's focus.
Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate on his head.
I don't know what you guys are saying.
I don't know why you're
no problem. Now beat me heavy. No doubt. Immediately, see, let me tell you something.
And I was the better team on the night. I absolutely.
You're not the better team.
No, come on. First of all, this is where you can't be lying.
Listen to me.
We're the better team.
Listen to me. There are some games that you play and you come out victorious. You be like, wow. That's what Arsenal is doing today. Let me tell you something. The goal you scored, apart from the first goal, the goal you scored was a foul on Johnny Evans.
How is that
So
a
Gabriel
foul?
Jesus goes what?
Gabriel held.
How is
Gabriel
that a
held.
foul?
Wait, hold on, hold on.
Gabriel
Let's
held.
forget Gabriel goal. Gabriel Jesus goes what? Is a foul on Dalo.
If you had not scored that goal, I won't come out to try and equalize now.
So
It's simple logic.
mention only
If you had not
one
scored
goal.
that
Don't
goal,
mention Gabriel
listen,
Jesus goal.
listen. That's what I'm telling you. The Declara's goal was the tiebreaker. Now,
Evans and Gabriel were toggling.
I've watched the preview of this game, but tomorrow I'll watch the ref watch of that offside. I need to make sure that
No, it
ball
was
is
offside.
offside
It was
That's a
because
offside.
I
clear
see that
offside. I
Did
just
you
watched
did
it.
you
I see
realize?
that
No,
It's
but
an
did you
I see
offside.
realize
that
that
Gabriel I see that Gabriel's
step
head
back?
was in front. He stepped back, but his head was in front.
But Garnacho's
And the
shoulder.
new offside rule, Garnacho's hand was what they used to pick offside. And you are telling me that the new rule is that this the tip of your shirt, where your shirt stops, that's where your hand the hand ball
What I would
starts.
say is
So
this is
in fact,
justice for
you people are
last
just
season,
lucky.
I've
September
collected
4th.
my
Problem.
3 points.
No,
Give
September
Brian.
4th.
Give
Asmota,
Brian.
remember, you wouldn't be saying this September 4th when they ruled out Martinelli's goal.
That's a pure foul now.
Oh yeah,
That's
oh
a
now it's a
pure
pure
That's a pure
foul.
foul.
Exactly.
That's a
But the
pure
ref
foul.
came out and said it was not a
That's a
foul.
pure foul.
But they came out and said it's not
That's
a
a pure
foul.
foul.
But no,
That's
that's
it
your
from the back.
opinion. But the refs came out and said that goal should have stood.
Who is the ref that came out
They
and
did a
said it?
ref review. Now I think it was the end of last season. They said one
They
of the
give a
mistakes of
they
the
give a
season.
ref review after the match, and it was clear foul because it was a tackle from behind.
No. You know that. Anyways, let's not take the victory from Arsenal. We know that this is normal. Man, you will not win at our
I
home.
said-
It's our day. It's our day to celebrate.
I
It's our day
said
to
congratulations
celebrate.
to you guys, but don't come here and act all brand new and see if
Now,
nah,
but I want to ask you. I want to ask you a quick question. You're already on 2
Okay.
defeats in 4 matches.
That is true,
What's
though.
going
Okay.
on? What's
That's
the plan
true.
for the season?
Do
Are
you have
sure
hope after
you're not
intentional
going down
break?
spiral? Because I can see now you guys are bringing excuses left, right, center. Your coach says
I don't have
I'm
any
offside.
excuse.
Your coach says it's a PK. Excuses are coming out. Are you sure your ETH is not feeling the heat now? Could he be
He's
on
not
the
feeling the
chopping
heat.
board?
He's not feeling the heat. How many of
He's
his
not.
signings have started playing? He's not feeling the heat. When Amrabat comes into the team, Rasmussen is fit enough to start after the international break. Then you see football. You can see a clear definition of play with
I think
Lisandro
honestly,
Martinez,
Asomota, if I'm being honest,
Onana,
right?
Victor Lindelof. You can see a clear definition of play.
No.
The only problem I have again in my defense is Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, yes, always wants to slide, always wants to tackle, always. But what do you do with the ball? That's the problem I have.
Oh, you
with
had all
Wan-Bissaka.
summer to fix it, Mota. How is that
No.
business?
That's what I'm telling you that the ball. That's where the ball
What's
comes
the
in.
ball? The
I
ball
sent
gave
you. I
money,
sent you.
and your coach
Listen to me.
decided to go and buy
Listen to
Mason
me.
Mount.
Listen
Was
to me.
Mason
Listen
Mount
to
the
me.
issue?
Listen to me. Yes. Listen to me. I sent you. A tweet of how much the board has taken out of Manchester United and how much they have put in Manchester United. They have put $0 in Manchester United. This money Manchester United used to buy players.
$0.
Yes, $0
But they keep
naira.
spending
This
season in, season out. So what else do you want?
listen. Ateta, how many seasons did Ateta used to fix this thing? And him signing a
But we
player.
don't have that kind of resources man you have.
Listen to me. ETH doesn't go to sign the players. So the amount that he put on the players is not him. It's the person that is negotiating the player. He tells you, I need this, I need this, I need that.
Okay, we'll discuss transfers. Let's focus on the
whole
positives after the
whole
international break.
Yes. What
Six
I'm getting there.
players, Mota, six
The whole
players
thing.
came into Man U. So what else do you want them to
Is
do?
it six
To buy
players?
30? 6 players.
This season?
5 can walk into the team comfortably.
But how is it six though? This transfer, summer transfer?
Yes, the man you bought.
Whoa.
Onana,
Yeah.
what's his name? Mason Mount,
Mhm.
Amrabat, the
3.
new goalkeeper from Turkey, Rasmus Hojlund.
No, you can't count goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, that one is second.
No,
That one nobody
goalkeeper,
counts.
because that keeper might actually come in if Onana
No,
goes
you
to
wouldn't
the
bet
Nations
Onana.
Cup.
That is second fiddle.
If
But
Onana goes to the Nations Cup, just in case, we never know.
just so that we'll
The
keep to
issue
time.
you
So
have
that
in
we'll
Cameroon.
keep to time, right?
You know it's funny. Yes, I understand. You know it's funny when you count the players that Manchester United have bought. The players that we bought were needed in that position. That's why, like I said in the start of this show, if we had enough resources, trust me, 2 Leicester's rejects that relegated Leicester will not be playing or coming in against Arsenal in a game like this. Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans. Even when Johnny Evans was at his peak of his career, they
Was not
sold
play.
him.
Was not player. It
That's showing
wasn't even
that
player.
that's showing that
Exactly.
he's not good
It's
enough to be a
true.
Manchester United player.
But
And
that's
we have to
just
sign
that to
him.
tell you the level Man U is. That's the level
That's
you guys are.
and now no, that's
If
not the level. That's the
it's
level the
your level,
board.
because
That's
you
the
have
level the board
Maguire
has
and
taken us to.
So, Asimota, do you
Evans.
think you finished top four like this? I know it's too early to judge, but do you think, looking at the
I'm
broader picture,
challenging for the title.
no,
Did
Listen
you
to
hear
me.
that?
Listen to
you're a
me.
joke.
So you
Listen to
don't need
me.
to
Off
vote
the
for this
stream,
guy.
you're a joke.
Listen to me.
He's
Listen to
challenging.
me. Keep this record. It's going to be on our YouTube channel. It's going to be on our YouTube channel. I'm challenging for the title. I'm getting to the Champions League semi-finals, even finals. What am I saying? I'm getting to the Champions League finals. I'm winning a trophy this season. That's it. I'm
Okay,
Did
challenging
you
for
hear
a
that?
title and I'm
okay.
winning a
So
trophy.
let's
Yes.
move. Let's move forward on. I was going to ask you guys, what do you think of the? I think this should be our final conversation. What do you think about Sancho coming out and saying to guys, please don't listen to the rumors about me not training hard? And it's crazy because your coach came out and put the guy completely under the bus. Say the reason why he's not in the team is because he didn't train hard. For
It
me,
didn't. It didn't.
this
It
is my
didn't put. It
problem with
didn't put
Ten
the guy
Hag.
completely.
Come on, Asimota, you just lost the game, right? They asked the coach how, like, why was Sancho not included at all in the start in the team? He could just say that has nothing to do with the game. No, he didn't say that. He went straight to the guy didn't train. This could be something that brings up maybe later. Maybe I'm working with Sancho to be in a better shape. No, it's for me it's wrong timing.
You know the problem. You know the problem with you recent generations of fans is that you take everything these players say too serious.
Yeah, but
This
why
same
wouldn't he
Sancho,
defend himself though?
listen to me. This same Sancho is on 350,000 pounds a week. This same
Okay,
Sancho was giving sabbatical last season to
okay,
go and get
okay,
his mental state
okay,
back.
okay.
Listen. Let me finish. Let me finish. You don't come at my father like that. This same Sancho was giving sabbatical last season to go and listen. This same
And fix
Sancho,
himself.
ETH has tried to play him as a number 9. ETH has tried to play him as a number 11, as a number 10, as a number 7.
Fair enough.
And he hasn't put in 3 performances in a
Yes,
season.
fair enough. But I was going to ask you a
You've
question.
treated listen to me. You've treated this boy with love and care, and he's not improving. That's why Mourinho said it now.
Wait,
Mourinho said
but I
this
was going to ask you something
this
though.
generation of players.
Yeah, I agree with what he said about Sancho, which is fun. But there's one point Sancho highlighted in his tweets, which was politics in team selection. And the reason why when he said that, I agree. Wait,
He
hold on.
didn't, Sancho
Wait.
Sancho didn't say that. He just said he's been scapegoat. He
Yeah,
didn't say there's
exactly.
politics in team
Sorry for my
selection.
words. It's
Okay,
wrong choice. So scapegoat. But
okay,
I agree with him on that because if you think about it,
right.
you see how all this is he mentioned about Sancho. Can you please tell me that Martial is better than Sancho, even with Sancho bad form? But guess what? Martial is starting 2 games in a row.
When listen to me now. Listen to me now. Martial last season, anytime he came in, Man, you played better.
No, I mean
Martial is not.
this
Listen,
last two
wait now. I'm
games.
getting somewhere. Martial is not even a player present in that. Like I defended Martial in the past, but it seems that when these guys get huge pay, they drop form.
Mm-hmm.
Martial runs as if there's pile in his
Exactly.
backside.
Exactly.
Now Sancho played in the preseason. He played only one good game in the preseason.
I guess that's now.
The rest game, it was off. If you check his statistics and even if his body language, Sancho came in against Nottingham Forest. 15 minutes to the end of the game, Sancho looked tired, even more than the people that started the game. Now, the press conference today, I watched the press conference. I don't miss any of my father's press conference. I watched the press conference.
Your coach, you mean?
Yes, my coach, CTH. You know these things. You know these things. The coach was the journalist asked him. He asked him of Scott, Van der Beek, and Sancho. He said Scott is ill, but Sancho is as a result of team selection. That he didn't train well this week and he had to make a choice. Listen, he said for this game, I had to make a choice for my front line, and Sancho did make it because he didn't train well this week. As a sensible player, as a professional that you are, you go back to the dressing room, you roll your socks up, and you fight for your chair.
I agree with Mark.
I
You
agree.
don't
I
come on
agree.
social media. Listen, wait, you don't come. Even Fergie, even Evra on his press conference to tell you that Fergie did it. They don't come on social media. You can go and meet the manager in his dressing room and tell him that you don't like it. But because you have privilege to social media, you come on social media and say you are Omo.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
if
yeah,
not
I
me,
agree.
if
So I don't
Sancho
want
no go
us to
ever play
drag.
for
I
me
don't want us
again.
to drag Sancho. But one statement I want to make, as Muta, right? You have to agree that times have changed. Players have more power nowadays than coaches. And
That's if you are
unfortunately,
good.
It's-
You are
no,
not
no, no,
good.
no,
You
no.
are
It's not being
Thank you
about.
very much.
No, it's not
See,
even about if
Tayo,
you are
you want to
good.
Tayo,
raise your
Tayo,
shoulder.
Tayo, Tayo, God bless you. Although
Wait,
say I don't
hold
like
on,
Make you raise your
hold
Arsenal,
on,
shoulder.
but God, although
wait,
say I don't like Arsenal, but you are blessed. Let me
hold
explain
on.
something to you.
No, no, hold on, hold
Wait,
on,
promise,
hold on.
wait,
I'll be quick. I'll be
wait,
quick.
promise.
The reason why I say
This is
it's not
Manchester
even, doesn't
United.
even matter. Remember how good Mbappe was, right? How good Mbappe is, and how he messed around with PSG throughout the whole summer transfer, and he came out. We saw quotes. He even did interviews. Even if he didn't say he wants to go out or something
Mbappe
like that.
never insulted the coach.
No,
He
no,
never
no,
said
no,
anything bad
no.
against the
Sancho
coach.
didn't saw the coach either, right? But what I'm saying is like this, right? This is not the first time Asamoah's dad or coach comes out and calls out a player. Reason why
Tell me
most
what
coaches will
player.
come out
Tell me
and
what
say
player is coach. Tell me what
Ronaldo,
player. Tell me one player. Talk with
Ronaldo,
facts.
Ronaldo
When did
said
he come
it.
out to call out Ronaldo?
Ronaldo, listen,
When did he come out to call Ronaldo?
Ronaldo came out and said to his face that he doesn't respect him because the man doesn't respect him. And this
Listen,
Sancho's,
see, you are contradicting yourself. You said he came out and he called out a player. I asked you when did he call out Ronaldo? You are saying Ronaldo
I
said
can't
he did.
remember because
So,
but I think he did.
ETH has called out only two players that they don't train well in his career. One boy that played in Ajax, I can't remember his name now. Now the boy is in Belgium, and the boy said it by himself that exactly what ETH said is the right thing. There have been reports of three different managers that complain of how Sancho trains.
It's the
So
facts.
you can't
Sancho is
tell me.
just being lazy
Yes,
and looking for
yes,
excuses. When your
Tayo,
manager
thank you very
calls you
much.
out, you walk into his office and go and talk to
You
him.
walk,
Not
yes,
going
or you
back on
roll up your
social
socks.
media to
Yes,
challenge him.
you roll up your
Fair,
socks and
fair.
you
It's just
trade.
the
Listen
facts.
to me.
You can't be this kind of players.
Marcus Rashford was dropped against Wolves last season because he was 1 minute late,
Late.
according to reports. When Rashford came in, he put in his socks and he scored the
That's
goal.
what they call
After the
reaction.
interview, they asked him,
Putting in a
yes,
reaction.
yes. After the interview, they asked him. He said, yes, that is the rule, and you have to live by it.
Exactly.
So
Fair
you don't
enough.
come out and call out your manager.
Okay, I
It was
mean,
nice having you guys. It was
yeah, I
nice
agree.
having you guys on today's episode.
And
Although I
I hope you
sad.
sleep well for the next
No, he has to take
I
this
can't.
in for 2 weeks. International break is
As
coming.
in
So
2 weeks,
he has
man.
to live
Two
in.
weeks is a lot.
I
2 weeks is a lot.
and wait, but who is
Last
Man
season
U
I did
playing
it
after
before
the
the
international
international
break?
break.
Who is Man U
We are
playing?
playing Brighton.
They are
Ha!
playing Brighton.
That's
Who
a
is Arsenal
wrong.
playing?
But we're playing Everton away,
No,
and
no.
Everton is
That's
not
a
as
win for you
bad.
guys.
They're not as that team that before, but still is
Yeah,
away
that's a
though.
win for you
We've not
guys.
really won Everton house for a long time.
We lost last
That's
season
a
when
win
we were
for
on
you
fire.
guys.
But
So
still,
that would be another discussion
I'd rather
for
have
our
Everton
next
than have Brighton. But the funny thing with Man U, I can see Man U totally smashing Brighton after international break.
We'll beat Brighton. No, be say you can see.
you always have
I
your
don't need your
prediction wrong.
seeing.
No, this is
I
not
don't
even
need
being
your seeing.
positive. No, no, no,
Your
not saying.
predictions are always wrong. We'll see when
No,
we
I
have
was
our
right.
next.
I was right with this Arsenal game. Remember, I predicted 4-1. You say 2-0. I say 4-1. So I was
3-1,
close.
3-1, 3 minus 1, 2-0. It's 2-0. 3 minus 1, 2-0. I know Mota is
Nice one, nice
baby
one.
now. Every
I
Ten
heavy, I
Hag
heavy,
is bringing excuses. His
How
days
much?
are
I
numbered.
heavy,
But before we
I
end,
heavy. No worry.
how much did you predict that Man U will win Arsenal though?
2-1 now. That's when Garnacho scored.
You
I
lacked
predicted
respect.
2-1.
You lacked
That was
respect for
just a
Arsenal
dream.
too
I
much.
predicted 2-1.
That was just
I predicted,
an intermediate dream.
If
It
it
was
was
just a
Old
I
Trafford,
predicted
I would have
2-1.
agreed with your scoreline to an extent. But no, at
I predicted
Emirates,
2-1.
you've won last
But no
our
problems.
home 2017. I'm like, come on, that was too much.
No problems. I pray you go far in the FA Cup, but I know you will not go far. But I pray you go far in the FA Cup. So we'll meet at Emirates again. I'll
FA
give it
Cup.
to you.
FA Cup is still far away. Don't
It's still
worry.
far. Don't worry about that. We'll
We
focus so much on
value
the
Man
league.
U for this one
By
now.
then, we'll be 10 points ahead of Man U in the league. Now we are 4
As much
points,
as
so
I
6 more points.
as much as I hate to say it, congratulations on you guys today. You guys won the game, and
Yeah, title
you're ahead of me
contenders.
in the table.
Title
But
contenders. Yeah.
we meet again. We meet in Old Trafford.
And one more
It's
record
not
to
100
point
meter.
out:
Na
Man U
marathon.
has still not won away at a big six for I think if we passed 9 or 10 games.
No problem.
Long may it continue. Long may it
Amen.
continue. I need that to keep going. Yeah.
Amen. We'll
I
have to pray
need
about
mine
that.
to keep
No
feeling that
problem.
pain.
No
Anyways,
problem. Don't worry yourself. Amrabat is back.
Amrabat.
Don't worry yourself. Amrabat
I
and
will
Rasmus
remind you. I
Højlund.
will remind you.
Rasmus Højlund is here. Did you see the
will
difference when
remind
he came
you.
in?
I
Don't
agree.
worry
It
yourself.
was good. It was good.
I
I agree.
just hope Victor Lindelof and Martinez are fit
Martinez is actually
before we
fit.
come back from
Martinez is
this
actually
thing.
fit. He was not injured. They said he flew back
He was
straight.
injured.
No, there's a news that came out that he just flew straight for international break. That is not injured.
this
Don't
guy in the news.
Which kind of
I
rumor
think
is
I
that
think
one?
no, you will
Since
see now. I have
Whose
City are
direct
rumor
in the
did you
news.
see
source.
to that one?
I have direct source. Trust me.
City are in the
Hey,
news.
which source? Fabrizio
Na ketchup, no be only sauce. Na ketchup.
Okay, all right,
No problem. It
guys.
was nice. It was nice having you guys. You guys, we'll do the rest preview for the weekend games tomorrow. Well, it's nice having you guys for the post-match reaction of Manchester United, of Arsenal, Manchester United. Congratulations to you guys,
Not London forever.
I tell
and I'm
you.
Don't try
still
need
Manchester
Wemba.
United till I foresee for. Don't worry yourself. Glory, glory, Manchester United.
For your mind, for your mind.
Nice,
Gunners now.
nice
Okay,
one,
guys,
nice
no
one, nice one.
worries.
Promise.
We'll connect
Oh
tomorrow
yeah,
then.
All
yeah.
right, guys.
All right.